Algebra 1, Concept 42, page 389, homework, numbers 11 and 13. So on 11, we're factoring the polynomial 1d squared, that's our a value, minus 5d, so minus 5 is our b value, plus 6. Draw your star, and then let's fill it in and factor. A times c is 1 times 6. B value is negative 5. So we're looking for two numbers that'll multiply together to give us 6 and then combine to give us 5. So we know we're going to have some negatives in the mix. But let's start with just the positive factors. 1 times 6 is 6. Now if I subtract 1 from 6, I'll get positive 5. But if I subtract 6 from 1, I get negative 5. I need to multiply, so let's say I just place that, but I need to multiply those together to get positive 6. So that's not going to work for me. So let's try another factor pair, 2 and 3. If I make them both negative, then when I multiply them together, I will get positive 6, and when I add them, I will get negative 5. So those will work for me, negative 2 and negative 3. Then we place our 1d in the space above, and now we have our factors. So I just write them in factored form, which is in our parentheses. So d minus 2 times d minus 3. So this is our polynomial in factored form, or broken apart into the things that if you multiply them together, you will get the polynomial that we started with. And now let's work on number 13. Remember to pause the videos when you need to so that you can write down problems and get down the star. So the problem w squared, that's a 1w squared minus 17 plus 72, has a value of 1, a b value of negative 17, c value of 72. So a times c is 1 times 72, or 72. Our b value is negative 17. So because when I multiply the number together and the number is positive, but then when I add, my number is negative, that means both of my factors are going to be negative. So 1 and 72, that gives us negative 73 when we combine them. So let's try negative 2 and negative 36. And that gives us negative 38 when we combine them. Let's try negative 8 and negative 9. I think we found it. When we multiply those, we get positive 72, which is what we want. And when we combine them, we get negative 17. So my factors of negative 8 and negative 9 will work. And then I place my single 1w in the space above. Now I have my factors, so I write them in factored form in my two sets of parentheses. So w minus 8 times w minus 9.